Hello, and welcome to your meditation podcast, brought to you by me, Jen Armstrong, from Here For You For Them, in partnership with Hammersmith and Fulham Family Support Services. In today's meditation, we're going to be focusing on creating some space between the breath and space between the thoughts in the mind. So let's begin by finding a comfortable seated position, whether that's sitting on the floor cross-legged, maybe on a cushion, or maybe sitting on a chair or a sofa with your feet hip-width apart and resting gently on the ground. Now really enjoy taking these first few moments to find your space, creating that all-important physical space within which we practice is so important. Maybe that's finding your favorite spot in your home or your workplace, putting on your favorite jumper or cozy socks. But allow yourself to feel really comfortable and nurtured here in this space. This is your space. This is your time. So take some time to settle. And when you're fully comfortable, you've made any final shuffles and wriggles with your body, with your clothes, your hair, gently allow the eyes to close down. You can rest your hands, palms facing up, resting on the knees. And soften the shoulders, soften the elbows, soften the face. And take a moment to tune into the points of the body that are connecting you to the earth. The feet, maybe the backs of the legs, the sitting bones, and slowly, gently feel yourself tuning into this seat, into your practice space, into the present, the here and now. Because there's nowhere else you need to be during this time, nothing else that is expected of you. Just be here with yourself in stillness. We are constantly on the move, so it's vital we take these little moments out of our day to reconnect to the present. Feel this sense of calm in our bodies and in our minds. So with that, now I invite you to bring your attention to the breath. And gently start to soften the breathing. Softly, gently, slowly breathing in through the nose and exhaling out of the nose. taking your time with each breath, finding your rhythm. Maybe you can feel that on every breath out, you're arriving into your space. You're dropping even more into practice. And as we begin to slow down the breathing, we focused on creating our space, our physical space around us. When we come to practice, we can also help ourselves by creating space in the breath, between the breaths, which can help us to create space between our thoughts and our minds. Our minds and bodies are constantly going from place to place, thinking about the past, the future, worries, anxieties. Whatever it is, our minds tend to be very cluttered the majority of the time. But when we start to slow down our breathing and sink into those moments between our breaths, where we take a moment of pause, we can feel more grounded, have greater clarity in the mind, and be able to identify tasks, emotions, feelings, behaviors with a much clearer and more relaxed head. So keeping the softness of your breathing gently on your next inhale, draw the breath into the nose. And when you reach the very top of your inhale, just pause there for a moment, retain the breath in just for a second before you start to exhale. And when you reach the end of your exhale, pause there just for a moment, retaining the breath out before we start to inhale once again. And keeping this going, pausing at the top for a second, retaining the breath in before we start to exhale again. And pausing at the bottom. Keeping this pattern of breathing going with a sense of softness and calm. And really sinking into those moments of complete stillness where you're not doing anything, you're not even breathing for a split second. Feeling into those spaces, feeling into the ability to create moments of complete pause and stillness in our day. So we are so worthy of taking this time just for ourselves, to be still, to breathe, and to help slow down the constant mind chatter that we all have and is normal for us all. and the softness of the breath. And those slight pauses in between each breath. So I invite you to say a mantra. A mantra is just a few words that you can say to help consolidate the practice. So I'll say a few words that you can then repeat quietly in your own mind and really feel the words as you say them. So on your next breath in, breathe into the nose and say to yourself, "Today I make time for myself." It's okay to be still. I prioritize my well-being. Today, I make time for myself. It's okay to be still. I prioritize my well-being. Today, I make time for myself. It's okay to be still. I prioritize my well-being. Now take a nice, slow, deep inhale in through your nose, feeling the whole of the body, the biggest breath you've taken during this practice. And softly sigh it out of the mouth. Let it go. And slowly start to bring your hands together in prayer at your heart. Take this moment to thank yourself for dedicating this time out of your day to simply pause, simply breathe, and reconnect to the present moment, the here and the now. We thank you for sharing practice with us, and thank you for letting us guide you. We are here for you, for them.